Y&R said they are ready to start returning to the camera. However, the cast and crew have about 2 weeks to prepare for filming, as the first episode will not be filmed until at least July 5th. This is what you need to know. Of course, many Y&R fans have posted on social media and the online comment section to express excitement or frustration about the decision of the show to start production in July again. While some are delighted that the new episode of The Young and the Restless will end in mid-August, others believe that it may be too early for the cast and crew to return to the film. CBS success. See, COVID-19 is still a threat in many places across the country. Some comments have been included. I hope this does not happen for a variety of reasons. This is too early for this to happen, and I love the classic repetitions too much, and with that, I am not ashamed to say that I am not in a hurry for the current Y&R back. I am enjoying the repetition too much. Another fan wrote, "This will be better news. Shelley Altman was dubbed the new lead author of Young and the Restless, replacing Josh Griffith. Shelley knows the history of year, is romantic and tells stories in umbrellas. Give us your fans the best news when Shelley comes back." The Young and the Restless airs weekdays on the CBS network. Check your local listings for times. In the meantime, let us know what you think by leaving us a line of your thoughts in our comments section below. Are you a fan of Y&R? And as always, come back to the Daily Soap Dish for all the latest news, updates and revelations about The Young and the Restless, The Bold and the Beautiful, General and Days of Our Lives right here. Don't forget to visit TV Rocker for all the latest news on all your favorite daytime soaps. The Young and the Restless airs weekdays on the CBS network. Check your local listings for times. In the meantime, let us know what you think by leaving us a line of your thoughts in our comments section below. Are you a fan of Y&R? And as always, come back to the Daily Soap Dish for all the latest news, updates and revelations about The Young and the Restless, The Bold and the Beautiful, General and Days of Our Lives right here. Don't forget to visit TV Rocker for all the latest news on all your favorite daytime soaps. Y&R has been going all week, pulling episodes from the 1990s to show off their stars' talents and how to win the Grammy when it comes to daytime. It is great to see so many great performances and messages that each show brings, whether it supports social change or just trusts our children and each other. Everyone is excited. The spoilers of the Stoned Game will be a little different because this is an unprecedented CBS episode of The Young and the Restless, so we will be as blind as most people. Other people who are not a little jealous. We don't relive these memories, but then seeing them for the first time is also a great experience, so guess it depends on one's perspective. Coming to us from November 15, 1991, this episode features the car of Peter Bergman, who helped him win the Emmy for Best Actor in a TV series. We saw a lot of emotions in this week's episodes, and this doesn't seem different. When it comes to marriage, a confession can be a dangerous thing, so CBS, The Young and the Restless Reverend spoilers are expecting what Jack Abbott intends to say to Nikki Newman. Since they were married at this time, it could be a continuation of her drinking problem. Perhaps he had enough and issued an ultimatum? Perhaps he would become pure about another love in his life, that was what she directed him to, or perhaps he simply confessed his undying love for her. It could be anything, but we're betting on her sincere ultimatum or confessing his love. To promote emotions, Dina Margeron approached John Abbott to heal their relationship. The wrong thing is another aspect we're not sure of, but that might not be important. The trailers do not bring us much, but because the relationship is quite typical of what we have seen with others, we hope to see a happy mediation. Young and the Restless is about to continue filming, and we already have an update. We have reported that the cast and crew have checked COVID, and that will be early July. Y&R's sister soap, Bold and the Beautiful, is working again, then shutting down. And now back. First, they have problems with safety procedures, and then with COVID is false positive. It turned out that the saliva tests they used were not exactly the same as the Q nose invading the nose and into the throat method. Now, B&B has changed the testing facility and is back to operation on Wednesday, June 24. As they are filming right down the hall, we will assume Young and Restless producers are following up tightly the way B&B looks like continue filming. They can change everything at Y&R based on information. We learned from an internal source at CBS on the day that the actors Young and the Restless claimed to begin early in July. They then began ordering the main actors to take the COVID test. And we have revealed that the 3 actors will be featured in the first scenes as they continue filming. On the day CBS sent the actors Young and the Restless a notice that they hoped to continue filming on Monday, July 6, 2020. As we reported last week, it is very likely that week. Due to the July 4th holiday. The initial leak shows a July start, as soon as possible, but starting before the holiday makes no sense. As a reminder, Young and the Restless leaker told us that Adam Newman had scenes with Sharon Newman and Nick Newman. So far, none of the actors have released photos from the series, perhaps because they haven't opened the door yet. We hope to see activity at Young and the Restless studio next week so they can receive accessories. And they will need to run the actors through how they will create social distance when they come back. We will share updates about that when they leak. But, time is passing for the big comeback of Y&R. If Y&R reaches their goal on July 6, it will be around mid-August before the new episode airs. However, we also hope that the restart of production may not be continuous. They can stop and start at Young and the Restless, as B&B did until they finished the new normal. It's a light at the end of the tunnel for Young and Restless fans, actors and crew. And remember, July 6th is what they're shooting and that might not happen. However, they are working hard to shoot new episodes and everyone is happy to see that happen. We will provide updates on the restart of Young and Restless products when we receive information from our sources at CBS during the day. If Y&R works again soon, they will be the second U.S. drama to recover from the coronavirus pandemic. But don't expect new love scenes. Young and the Restless will be back soon and Sharon Newman is one of the first characters to have a script. We have also heard that writers are drastically changing the plot and who has been linked to whom. With that in mind, we had 5 great plot predictions for Sharon when the new episodes came back. A leak from the backstage at Y&R tells us that Sharon Newman had a scene with Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, being one of the first when they returned. It is known that Adam finally knows that Sharon is sick and her life is on the way. Undoubtedly, he was raised by this vibration. Young and the Restless's vandals suggested he would run to her side. But, you can bet Nick Newman doesn't want him there. He was a different character in the new scenes filmed when they came back. And so is Ray Rosales. Also, there's a question about Shay's spirit. Young and the Restless insiders say that the writers plan to break up with everyone, except Nikki Newman and Victor Newman. Plus, there's a conversation that Ray can be written out of daytime TV series, though we're waiting to know if it's a short-term or long-term escape. So Young and the Restless could write a script for a family emergency that caused Ray to leave Sharon Newman. If his family needs him in Miami, Sharon will let him go. He is not a cheater, so if they break up, it can blend in with CBS soap. In addition, we hope Sharon Newman's story with her breast cancer will develop. The writers promise that they will take time and do it practically. So Sharon faced surgery early and then chemotherapy and radiation. Y&R should do it all, hair loss, nausea, etc. Young and the Restless can also bring Sharon Newman's disease near the point of death. So contacting her loved ones is so frightening that they will lose her. There is no conversation about the character, so we expect her final recovery and remission, not her death. But there is much more to Sharon in this story. Young and the Restless's conversation from backstage during Shadam's reunion. First, there is information about most couples breaking up. Secondly, there is a lot of love between Sharon Newman and Adam yet to be discovered. We heard that the producers cited Melissa Clarigan's requests for the Chatham line and that is why the story of Shaddam Islam ended abruptly. However, things have changed in the writer's room about Young and the Restless's disruption. Now, we predict Chelsea Newman will return to Nick. And Adam pursued Sharon Newman. Depending on the time, he may be there because Sharon is the worst person in the cancer battle. Her letter and get rid of this power. She will recover and perhaps a long-lost love. As soon as Sharon survived her mental health test, we expected the same thing, but it would take several months to happen. Young and the Restless missed the May sweeps because of the COVID crisis. So we thought they'd be really big for the November sweep. It could be when they reunited Sharon Newman with her past love, and when her cancer was at an advanced level. Fit. Most scared. We will share more information when we receive it. The updated document that Adam Newman will have two clear options to make when a viewer sees him in the near future. As production stops seem to be coming to an end, new episodes will probably be recorded and aired this summer. Adam is in danger of being questioned about two deadly incidents when the viewer last saw him. Protecting his mother many years ago and a more recent self-defense act caused the two men to die from different circumstances. Both incidents have not been reported to the authorities. But Adam's writing arc is going in that direction. Stay tuned for interesting episodes on our channel.